name is Brian Skinner from InformedEntrepreneur.com. I'm here today with Greyson Schwing of Antelope Web. Greyson, can you tell us a little bit more about Antelope Web and what exactly it is that you do as a company?
Sure. Thanks, Brian. We're actually a marketing-oriented web design company. We build websites from a marketing perspective, and we help companies understand where the internet fits into their overall marketing plans. We really are strictly focusing on building good websites.
That's really interesting. How is it exactly that you got started in this business?
Well, I moved to Connecticut 5 years ago. I had taken a high-powered sales job in the New York market. And when the economy went into crisis, I got laid off, and that was only 6 months into the job. Instead of moving back to Virginia, I decided to try to look for a job, which I couldn't find. So I went down to the Chamber of Commerce to see what the small business economy was like. And what I found was that there was a niche in the community that needed to be filled. There was no company providing marketing-oriented website solutions to small businesses that was under $5,000. And hence Antelope was born.
Awesome. What is it that sets Antelope apart from its competitors and its peers in the industry? I know web development has really gained some traction over the past 20 years since the internet became mainstream. What about Antelope Web is different or unique amongst its peers?
Well, I think that what sets us apart from the competition really is our unique approach to website design. We believe that a website is a marketing thing and not an IT thing. And we have to ask our customers questions like, how old is your ideal prospect? And what kind of money do they make? And where do they live? And what types of media do they consume? Because I don't believe that you can really do a website well unless you understand who the website is for. That's really the difference between us and a technology-oriented web development that looks at the tools, the content management, because we do all of that same stuff. It's transparent to the customer. They don't care. They just want the phone to ring.
Absolutely. I'm sure there's a lot of different things that contribute to your success so far as a small business in Milford. Can you point to maybe one or two things that have really been instrumental in you building this business from the ground up?
Well, I think being fortunate enough to have a marketable talent is one, and being in the right place at the right time. Small businesses, when the economy crashed, were really trying to figure out how to get more business out of what they already had. Consumers still have to spend money, but they're buying $6.99 instead of $12.99. They're being more careful about who they spend their money with, and they're doing more research. So there really is a need for companies like me to come in and help businesses figure out how to get more business on the internet. That's really the bottom line need.
I can imagine that web design and development of websites as a marketing tool is a pretty broad industry. Is there a few types of businesses or industries in general in terms of your clients that you tend to focus on that Antelope Web works more closely with than others, or am I mistaken?
No, that's the thing that I like about my business is seeing so many different business models. I mean, we can do websites for just about any type of business. It's really the profile of the business that matters to us. They have to be 3 or 4 years in business usually. They have employees. A good, well-built marketing website is a professional service. It costs a few $1,000s. Startups have a harder time affording that. So what we look for are companies that are healthy, that are ready for the next step. Typically, they already have a website. It's poorly done, and they need a refresh. That's a perfect opportunity for us to step in and help them brush up the image and understand today's marketplace.
Really interesting. The internet's changed a lot just in the past decade. It's switched from PC-based now to laptops, to mobile, to tablets. Where do you see that change going as an industry? How do you think it's going to affect your business moving forward?
Well, our focus really has always been on the foundations. I mean, at the end of the day, people are still going to look at your website. So whether you have the younger crowd that's more focused on the mobile apps or the tablet market, or you have the older crowd, the 50 to 60, that is internet savvy, but they still prefer a handshake, you still need a credible presence. So a lot of the flash in the pan items we farm out to other businesses, because just like websites became a niche business in the early 2000s, social media and video marketing and things really have become niche businesses because they're different sets of resources.
Very, very interesting. I appreciate your time today, Greyson. Again, my name is Brian from InformedEntrepreneur.com, and Greyson Schwing from Antelope Web was nice enough to talk to us today about his business and what made him successful thus far. Thank you.
Thank you.